That's one way to take experience away from a guy like Castillo, who's been in with the better fighters. Bang him to the body. Make him think a little bit. Wear him down. Take the edge off. Again. Purlette well prepared how to deal with the southpaw. Moving to his left. Away from the power hand. The left hand, the backhand of Castillo. And getting a better angle to use his jab.
So far, Andre Purlette is fighting a very disciplined fight against the more experienced Eliecer Castillo.
Purlette has been pressing the fight, but Castillo at the end of the round scored a good counter with the left hand.
Round number 5 underway. Round number 4. In a scheduled 10-rounder. No knockdown so far in the fight. So far, Andre Purlette in the black trunks has maintained his work on the body attack of Castillo. Another guy's been effective with the jabs and the power shots so far in this fight.
Purlette's been doing little subtle things. Picking his spots, coming in, coming out. Not doing it fast, not doing it Ali fashion, sticking like a bee, but effective nonetheless. Gets out of range just enough where Castillo can't measure him, and then steps into range like he's doing now, and then out of range again and back into range. Good job by Purlette. Castillo allowing him to get away with that strategy right now. Again, Purlette out of range, then looking to get in range and back out. Keeping Castillo off balance. Just enough to be effective.
Purlette very patient. Keeps working his way to his left for the most part.
Again, Purlette, the one dictating tempo right now, picking his spots when he wants to fight. And Castillo cooperating, allowing him to get away with that. Castillo not using his jab. The jab would stop some of this work by Purlette. Right now, Castillo looking for the counter, but not pulling the trigger quite often enough or quick enough. There you can see Castillo trying to time Purlette with his right hook.
But then Purlette goes right back to the body, Teddy. He stayed there all night, at least for the first 4 rounds. Nice right and left by Castillo.
That time Purlette did not get out of range. He stood right in range in no man's land. Paid a price.
Entertaining bout. Heavyweights, Eliecer Castillo, Andre Purlette. Well, we gave you a shot earlier of Lennox Lewis, and the one, the only heavyweight champion of the world joins us. As we like to say on Friday Night Fights, you are the real champion of the world.
That's right. There's only one champ. Got rid of the pretender.
All right, I asked Teddy this question just a second ago. Do you think Mike Tyson is ever going to take that fight with you? In your gut, you think he's going to take it?
Absolutely. Definitely. I mean, that's the fight the public wants to see. I think it's a great fight. And, you know, just the last notch on my belt.
Well, we know you want it. Teddy wonders if Tyson really wants it. Teddy, go ahead.
All this trouble that Tyson keeps getting into, put aside anything else. Sometimes a fighter can sabotage himself when he really doesn't want to fight. He can act like he's real secure when he's really not secure. You think some of that's going on with Tyson?
Yes, definitely. I mean, you know, some of the antics that he's been carrying on with lately, it seems evident that obviously he doesn't want to get this fight underway, but there's nothing holding it back. That's what the public wants to see, the dates for April, so I'm excited about it. I'm ready.
fight him. Now, the easy way, Lennox, everybody would say, Teddy, that's almost a silly question. Lennox is going to use his size, he's going to use his reach, he's going to use the jab. But you know what? Tyson has problems when he's pressed. Tyson has problems when there's pressure, when there's resistance, because that's when he falls apart. Are you thinking about that a little bit?
Oh yeah, I can fight many different styles, and you know, I'd rather fight this fight that suits the fight. And you know, if that's the best offense to use against Mike Tyson, I'll definitely use that. I realize that you know, Mike Tyson's a shell of his old self, but you know, I'm going to bring that out.
Do you think going into that last fight against Hasim Rahman that the boxing public and the general public forgot that Lennox Lewis has a hammer of the right hand?
Well, if they don't, they know now. You know. Oh.
Pretty good fight here, huh?
Real good fight.
A real good fight.
Two tough guys.
Castillo's looking to time Purlette. As Purlette punches, Castillo, the man who's been in with the better guys, is looking to time him with that right hook. And he's starting to catch him.
But Castillo finally getting into a rhythm after some stagnant rounds to start.
Purlette trying to take advantage of Castillo being a little one-dimensional. Walking forward the same way.
Castillo got off the right hand and he sends down Purlette. First knockdown of the fight.
Didn't look like a knockdown to me. Looked like he threw a punch and slipped.
You might be right.
Hey, that paint on the ring mat can be slippery, can't it?
A lot of sweat.
One thing Castillo's doing wrong, he's not paying a price for it. He's not coming in behind his jab, Lennox. And that will allow the little bit taller Purlette to pick spots.
Purlette's doing the right thing, you know. You got to keep this guy moving because he needs to be set to punch.
Yes, he does. One-dimensional. But right now, Purlette's standing right in front.
A left hand started it. Purlette is down.
Castillo threw nice time punches. Precise punches. He knew when to punch.
Cannot be saved by the bell in any round. 3 knockdown rule in effect. That's it.
Oh, man.
The lack of experience in contested fights. Purlette's never been in tough fights. Castillo has.
Castillo comes across. Wants his mouthpiece out. Wants to say something to Lennox. What are they saying, Lennox?
Boy, I don't even know what he said, but he's excited.
It's almost like he said he wanted to fight you.
No, it's got to be crazy.
I agree. Good performance, though, because Castillo turned this fight around. Purlette was doing a good job, as Teddy said, moving to his left, staying away from the left hand of Castillo, working the body. But he stayed right in front of Castillo, guys, and Castillo got it done.
That's one thing with them guys. When you throw combinations, you can't stand in front of a puncher because he's just waiting on you, and then he's throwing those combinations that's going to catch you. And Purlette only had one hand up, and he was ducking in the same path as the other guy's punches, and you know, that's a dangerous game you play. Everybody knows that.
Yes, sir. Castillo knew when to punch, and he waited for the moment, and he allowed Purlette to help him by coming in, by falling in, and then countering at the right time.
Yeah.
He got a little cooperation from Purlette.
All right, we're going to take a look at the first knockdown, the one that Lennox thought might have been more of a slip than anything else, and we'll take a look at it here. Right hand to the face. Yeah, you're right. Really wasn't a clean shot. See, Lennox knows. Yeah. He's in there. He's a fighter. But at the end of the fight, he got him good.
Boxers know.
Yes, they do. And here, the punch was started before that barrage, or the damage was started before that barrage. And I think Purlette was broken down mentally as much as physically.
Well, Castillo did what he had to do. He turned the fight around. Purlette languished in front of him. 2 of the 3 judges had Purlette ahead in this fight, 39-35. 37. Lennox, best of luck.
Thank you.
As Teddy mentioned before, you're a true credit to the sport. You're a classy guy, and we wish you the best of luck. You are the true champion of the world.
Enough respect.
There you go. Lennox Lewis.
Teddy.
Joining us here at ringside here in Miami. And the heavyweight champion of the world gets up. Eliecer Castillo. Finished things off in round number 5. Put his punches together. Purlette's body attack wasn't enough. Castillo trailing on 2 of 3 judges' scorecards, but he used his power, and Purlette stepped up in class and stepped out. Let's send it over to Brian and Max.